Oh, well, hey, you're a little early this time. Did you bring snacks with you? No? I thought you said you were going to bring some chips and dip. Well, whatever. The game is about to start. Grab a drink and let's go.
Welcome back to the Playtesters. I am Kara, and I am running us through Sweet Revenge, an adventure for perils and princesses, as written and designed by Outrider Creative. I am joined tonight by 6 fabulous players who make me laugh very hard. I'm going to have us do our typical intro with your player name, your character name, and your princess's gift. And if you'd like to, a brief physical description. Let's start with Christian this week.
Crikey, I'm playing Princess Michelle Shorebreak, or Shelley, and I'm a Wild Heart Princess.
Fantastic. Next up, we have Meg.
I am playing Church of the Cherry Spire with an enchanting voice.
Excellent. Let's go to Ben next.
I play Olive, Princess of the Hill Cove, and I'm a true crime princess.
After that, we have Eric.
I'm playing Rydia from the corner with some kitchen magic.
Our next princess is Emma.
I am playing Princess Asya of Summit, and her gift is Regal Presence.
And last but certainly not least, we have Bill.
Hello, I am playing Princess Odoressa of Gentle Falls. I have the most beautiful cloak that anyone has ever seen in the entirety of life, and some very well-fitting and comfortable overalls, and some nice mud boots. And I have the gift of bog wisdom.
Wonderful. In our last session, our princesses talked to Maya the blacksmith and learned an awful lot about Fae and acquired some iron nails. They then headed out into the Tanglewood and did some foraging for magical herbs to bring back to Roxy the potion maker. They caught some fish for dinner and had a pillow fight. The next day, they traveled and found the mist that is rumored to surround the pixie village of Berrybrook and figured out how to get in. They needed to shrink down to walk beneath it, and they acquired a deer in the process that is hanging out with them and traveling along with Shelley. Once they passed through the mist, our princesses spoke to 2 pixies, Fern Splash, the forager who's gathering food, and Chestnut, who is the leader of the Pixie Town Guard, and convinced them to let them speak to the Queen. The Queen told them about the Pixie Village's difficulties posed by the rat that has infested their storehouse. The rat King? Question mark? There's definitely something strange about it, as it has been described as more like several rats merged into a single ferocious, voracious creature. And we pick up with you having just finished talking to Queen Gardenia, with Chestnut tasked with taking you over to the storehouse where the rat has made its lair. All right, everybody, come along. Let's get moving. No time to waste.
Yeah, let's go have a conversation with this with this king, shall we?
Beautifully said. Yeah, we gotta go.
Chestnut leads you through the town square. You can see there are many pixies going about their daily business. Several of them stop to peer at you curiously, not used to seeing strangers without wings in their midst. And Chestnut calls out, "It's okay, they're tuckers." They all kind of nod, doing that thing that you do when you don't have any idea what someone's talking about, but you feel too embarrassed to admit it. Oh, yeah, Tuckers. Yeah. Yeah. He leads you past and through the village. You pass by a farm where you can smell the thick scent of honey on the outskirts of town, or at least what's left of the farm. Flower fields have been trampled beyond recognition, and the beehives appear to have been violently destroyed. There are several pixies out in the yard wearing overalls that somehow bend around their wings, trying to repair the damage, but it's clear that they have their work cut out for them. One of the farmers is not flittering like the others. Instead, he kind of walks along on the ground, one of his wings bent at a precarious angle. It appears he has been injured in some way and is not able to fly.
So I look at Odoressa and I kind of whisper, I'm like, oh my God, I think this is an actual mystery. How about we see what's going on over here?
That's Olive. That sounds like a great idea. Maybe Asya would be willing to help you. And then Odoressa just kind of turns away.
What can I help with?
Let's see what's happening.
Go talk to the farmers? All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I go over to the one. Yeah. Yeah. I go to the one with the bent wing.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. He's they are blue dragonfly style wings. And he, at your approach, he kind of turns, rests his pitchfork on the ground. Oh, hello.
Hey, it's a wonderful day, right?
Kind of gestures around. We haven't really had a wonderful day here at the farm in a little bit, but I'm glad someone's having a wonderful day.
Well, I sure am. So why are you having such a wonderful day?
Oh, the bees, my poor bees. They've all changed. They've become so aggressive and angry. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're not acting normal.
Bees started acting angry?
Yeah.
What caused the damage?
Well, they were just kind of, behaving like normal bees. I could get them to go in their hives and they would make honey and they would go and forage. I mean, they liked the flowers around here, but sometimes some of them would fly out beyond the bounds of the village, and I think they must have gotten sick or something.
When did this happen?
A few months ago, maybe. But the latest, we still had a few that were acting normal, but it just seems like whatever it is, it's spreading. The last couple, well, you can see what happened to my wing. I was trying to keep them from destroying things, and they flew off in the direction of the old storehouses. I don't know.
Is there any other change in the bees aside from the behavior?
Well, it's most of it. They were never aggressive before. And they used to be happy living in their hives, and now they've abandoned them. I don't know.
Church is probably helping the other pixies to pick up and like tidy up, fix things that are broken. She's going to ask, which way are the storehouses?
Oh, that way. He gestures up to the north, and Chestnut kind of like, yeah, well, like the way we were going.
Okay.
Over there.
So the bees are over with the rats. Got it.
So I look at Aussie and I'm like, oh my God, an actual mystery. We got to go.
I guess good luck.
I don't know. It seems Olive might be on a roll for this one. I think we'll have more than luck on it.
If you're doing something about all this, then absolutely. Much luck to you. In fact, you know what? Just one minute, and he kind of pulls a balled up a cloth out and unwraps it and unties it. And he says, "Here, this is the last of the uncursed honey. It might help you. I don't know how, but if you're strangers coming here to do something about this, I can't send you off empty-handed." And he gives you some honey cakes. These honey cakes have the property of, I gotta find it here. All right. Made with honey cultivated by bees on Pixie Farms grants anyone who eats one advantage on virtue tests to persuade until you spend time. So eating one will give you advantage on virtue tests to persuade.
Do we all get one?
And he has 1d6 worth of them left. So let me see.
Oh man.
3!
Oh boy.
3 honey cakes for you.
3 out of 6. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yep. I will
So-
also put that into the server channel so that you have that.
Odoressa turns around and says, "Oh, I smell something sweet."
Rocky, you think they've got some lollies here?
Smells like honey.
Question. Asia has healing. Would she be able to take a look at the farmer's wing?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
What kind of healing do you have? Is that like a skill version or a
It's one of the talents.
talents?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I will let you roll. Let's see. That's going to be wits, but at
Okay.
advantage because you have that talent to see if you can set it properly so that it's going to heal better.
Okay. Cool.
I love
Did
that.
she get double advantage because she wanted to do something really nice for a random NPC?
I don't know if double advantage is a thing, but let's see how the first advantage rolls out there.
Ooh, nice.
13 is my wits. So it
Okay,
looks
yeah.
like I got
So
a 4 on one of them.
yep, you did indeed, and absolutely that will mean that you can yes, you are able to set the wing a little more properly. That's fantastic. Very nice.
Perfect. So yeah, Asia will just kind of approach him and reach a hand out. Would you mind? I know a little bit about helping someone mend. I could take a look at your wing, and she'll just gently kind of run her hand over it and fix it up a bit.
Yeah. And he kind of gives it a tentative flap. He's like, "Oh, I can already tell that's a lot better. I'll make sure I don't overtax it. But wow, thank you so much."
Of course, not a problem.
Odoressa comes up and sneakily puts a hand inside of her one of her overall pockets and pulls out a little bottle of cure-all and says, "Here you go, farmer sir. This'll help take the edge off at night when you go to sleep.
Oh, goodness.
It might help speed up the healing process. It's my grandmother's cure-all. It works wonders."
Grandmothers make the best cure-alls.
Indeed, they do. Indeed, they helped her right here. And she points at Olive.
And so I just start like waving my hands towards this person. I'm just like shaking my head, like, no, don't.
He kind of leans over towards Odoressa. It tastes terrible, doesn't it?
And I just
100%. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Best ones always do. All right.
So off to continue towards where we were headed, right? To the
Going to the Rat King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Chestnut leads you to what looks like a boarded up entrance to a burrow. Overlapping planks have been nailed into the entrance with enough force to warp the wood. Their haphazard arrangement suggests a level of urgency. You think you can hear a faint, horrible chittering sound on the wind, but it could just be your imagination. Chestnut pulls out a crowbar and starts prying some boards off of there. All right, now, y'all be careful down. Oh, wait, right, Chestnut. Y'all be careful down there, and you're going to probably want to watch out for probably the bees. I mean, you heard Farmer Owlstripe over there, and, well, he yanks off another board as he's talking. If you happen to see a glowworm, if you could bring him back for me.
Does the glowworm have
We'll
a
keep an
name?
eye out.
Yeah. He does have a name. Yeah. Oh no, he does not. Let's see. Chestnut should have named his glowworm though. What would Chestnut's glowworm's name be? Huh. I think it's gonna have to be Spot for absolutely no reason. Spot. Yeah, we got separated the last time I tried to scout down here, so I'm hoping he's okay.
We'll get him back.
Fuck you, Chestnut.
If-
She'll be apples. We'll go and get your little ankle biter.
I don't know what you just said, but I appreciate it.
Take care of those drongos too.
Little salute, pries off the last board, and does a grand gesture.
One last question, maybe about the bees. So, is there anything that you can give information about the bees? Like maybe we can be wary about if they have some kind of clue to they're about to attack. We can try to calm them down.
Well, the last one to go was the queen. Queen's usually in charge of the hive. I don't know if there's any way to get through to her, but if you can, she might be able to do something about the other ones.
Gotcha. Okay.
Try to avoid them. Otherwise, it can be kind of task oriented.
Church is going to look at kind of the whole group and go, is this an extermination situation or are we just driving them out?
I mean, I don't want to kill the bees.
Yeah, I don't want to kill anything, to be honest.
Maybe Shelley could, talk them into, not attacking us
True.
Good call. Good call.
if they can understand her.
How big would these things be to our current size?
You are the size of mice, so they are still smaller than you, but, picturing something around the size of your head-ish.
It's like football sized.
Yeah,
Ish.
something like.
Would Rydia have enough knowledge of bees, considering she uses honey in cooking, to possibly know that using smoke on them could calm them down?
I will totally say that you can absolutely know that in character. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to want to ask them, like, do you have these materials? And I'm going to give whatever, I need to start making smokers. Like, I don't know, flower pots, wood, some kind of billows, something like that.
I love that. Absolutely. And I will even say, with having helped out the farmer with this insight, I will say that you guys could probably have collected something like that from the farm because he was working with the bees before. So, sure, you can have some materials that would be used to produce smoke like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, in this case, we don't need to really fight them. We can just calm them down and do what we need to do.
It did work better before, but it will have a chance of working now.
It's an option.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a little iffy, but we could always give him one of the lollies too. Bees like honey.
I have honey. Oh, good point.
Well, let's try the smoke idea and see what happens. We can always figure out plan B later, I guess.
Was that a pun?
Plan B. Oh, yes, yeah, you're so silly.
If no one else had said it, I was gonna. Amazing. Leading down from the entrance, now cleared of wood, is a fairly steep. Whoops, that is not the one I meant to put up there. Let me try that again.
Oh, that's a cool map. Leave that up.
It is a cool map, but you shouldn't see the bottom of that. There you go. Boom. Haha. All right. A steep stone staircase leading down. Your dear friend there, Shelley, kind of like taps the first stair and looks very concerned.
Oh, it's all right, mate. You could stay up here.
You sure? I don't want to leave you in the lurch.
You won't be able to really run around anywhere.
Okay, well, I'll be right here waiting for you.
I'll call you if we need you.
Mm-hmm.
No drama.
Walking down the stairs. Oh, by the way, as you walk down, the light rapidly diminishes. Does anyone have any means of creating light for yourselves down here, or are you walking around in the dark?
Well, we did get stuff to... Oh, I got torches.
Yeah, Sam, I think we all
Torches
do.
are kind
I
of
got
in the
torches.
starting equipment, so you should have them, but just checking.
Yeah, I can hold a torch out. I only need one hand for my other weapon.
Okay. Sounds good. Love it. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see two tunnels that going off in different directions. So a fork at the end. From the fork to... Okay. Your character's looking down at it. The fork to the right, this a direction. You can hear a faint buzzing. From the fork to the left, you get a very strong mix of clashing scents, just weird smells that don't really belong together. And there's a little tingle of magic coming from that direction.
Bees that way. No idea what that way. Just buzzing. I mean, assume. Bzz. Smells. Like you said, clashing.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of smell? Is there anything identifiable about the smells?
Okay, that's a good question. Let's see. I feel like for smelling things,
Like
I would
I'll know,
kind
like, hey,
of,
that smells like food, or
yeah,
doesn't smell. Yeah.
I would be open to either a resolve or a wits check on this one.
I'll do wits because I have a 14.
Fair.
I only have an 8 in resolve, so
All right.
negative.
Okay. It
That's a
is
16.
somewhat close, so if someone wanted to spend a heart die to help you out, they could. But also, if you want to save your heart dice, that's also understandable.
We only get the 1 heart dice at this level, right?
Right, until you rest. So if you spent some but after you woke up last session, they are still gone at this point.
It's not a big deal. You don't have to spend heart dice on this.
Okay. Sounds good. Then no further information is available to you from that smell test.
But does it? Could I at least say? Could I know if it at least smells like rancid?
Okay, I will say it does not smell like food.
And
Okay.
just
Not
Does it smell
food.
bad?
And again, it's kind of a weird mix of things.
But I'm not
You
like
get it.
gagging.
does it smell like gas is the most important thing right now?
It's not
Does it smell like a
sulfury. It's not sulfury. No.
Okay.
I'm willing to go take a look as long as it doesn't
Yeah.
smell like a fart.
Yeah.
I will. I'll head out. So Shelly,
Fair question.
holding the torch, will go down with Rydia, into the room on our left, this direction.
Sounds great.
I
And
feel
however
good
many of
too.
you are going together is fine by me. If you're splitting, we'll have to just bop it back and forth, which is fine. And you only need to walk a short way down the hallway before it opens up a bit. And I will have you actually stop over on the far side, right over here. I really have to change away from purple. All right. And what you see is shelves lining the walls. There is like a large like fireplace built into this wall, but all along the floor is this miasma of shimmering liquid. And there is also a haze in the air of this room that just crackles with magical energy. You can see that there are also broken bits of glass scattered into this liquid amalgamation on the floor.
Mm.
I kind of look throughout the room and I'm like, okay, I don't know about you all, but you all can go forward. I'm going to go to the buzzing, take my chances.
And I was just about to scream, "Hey, Matlock, get over here and take. Hey, Murder She Wrote. You need to come over here and take a look at this."
Look at what?
Broken glass.
That was
Mystery.
Brindlewood Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you want to take your finger and just like dip it in whatever this battery has?
You know what?
Whatever's poured on
Yes,
the
I
floor.
will. Yes, I will.
I need somebody to lick this.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Which portion of that are you doing? Just to be
I'm
fair.
not going to do the licking. I'm not going to
That's
thin myself.
Odoressa.
I'm gonna go to that liquid and very confidently, as if I'm just impervious to any kind of damage to myself or self-harm. I'm just gonna take my 2 fingers and just wipe that liquid and smell it.
I love that. Absolutely. Roll me a d6, please.
For those wondering, this will make a perfect audio snippet for a future promo. Okay.
Oh, I could use so many things with this. I want this clipped.
Yeah.
Did I just set myself up for?
Yes, you did.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
I think you
I
just
was
became a meme.
I was just making a reference to.
I'm making many.
All right.
Same.
You got-
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What did you roll?
3.
Amazing. With a 3, you are now under a magical effect. You cannot resist the urge to blurt out your most embarrassing secrets for the next hour.
I literally
Why?
have a secret. That I
That's fair.
opened.
That's fair.
I haven't typed out the bill and I haven't sent press send yet. So I'll just press send, and if it comes up, it comes up.
Okay. But I will say, as a consolation prize, you can see that there are 2 unbroken bottles up along the shelves on the far wall. And they definitely have the look of like some kind of magical potion bottles.
You feeling any different there, mate?
No, I don't think so. Why would I feel any different?
I mean, Shelly, to
But
be fair,
the,
just smelled it.
What? Strange liquid on the floor? It's a little iffy.
It's fair.
Yeah, maybe in time something will happen, but not this very moment. And then I look at Odoressa and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm like,
Do it.
Odoressa, you're very pretty today. I didn't mean to say that.
Oh.
Well, I mean, thank you, but what did that stuff smell like? Anyway,
Like you. I mean, no, I didn't mean to say it. It smelled pretty. I,
Well, if good on you, finally saying this, mate. We're all wondering about that anyways.
yeah, you know what? We should go forward. I think I've given enough of a good answer.
Yeah, fair dinkum, fair dinkum.
And I just like try to keep my eyes away from Odoressa and just like everyone just like completely red faced.
Well, if there's nothing wrong with it, I'm just gonna go rotting through.
Odoressa pulls her hood up over her head and kind of hides her face a little bit, and proceeds to just quietly walk forward. And she walks a little bit closer to Rydia, and it's just like, you heard that, right? That wasn't just me, right? You heard that?
Yes.
I can't.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay. It's fine.
If any of you are continuing into the multicolored pool of
yeah.
liquid, you may also roll me a d6 and see what you get.
Yeah, I was assured that it was completely okay and that there was nothing wrong with it. Why wouldn't I? 6!
And you're just going to continue to add to that impression as you feel rejuvenated. You feel like really healthy. If you had lost any HP, you heal half of your maximum. I don't think you have any missing, but you feel great.
Oh yeah, I feel awesome.
You catch a whiff of like raspberry jam.
Honestly, it smells like lollies in here and I'm stoked.
And I will say that you can make your way over and grab at least one of the 2 unbroken bottles.
I can't get both?
You know what? I'll say sure. You took the risk. You went for it. I'll give them both to you. Sure. Negotiate with the GM. Why not?
I walked in there all confident.
You did. You have acquired another, or not another, because she didn't have any yet. You have 1 top shelf healing potion.
Ooh.
And I do believe you guys bought a couple of the living statue potions. Well, now you have a 3rd one, because those are what is left.
Top shelf healing potion and
Top shelf healing and living statue. Top shelf healing is capable of healing, I believe it is 2d4 plus 4. And then living statue basically makes you advantage on resolve tests and gives you some like temporary HP. It does have a downside when it wears off, the living statue potion, though.
So, out of game, did we ever really document who had which potions outside of the fact that I think Rydia had a healing, and a living statue?
I do not recall.
Rydia had a healing and 2 living statues. And Odoressa had,
The other stuff.
yes, and I'm just pulling it up real quick.
Oh, mental bond, liquid courage, and memory fog.
Correct.
Yeah, those are the ones that I have. Okay. So then, yeah, Odoressa it shows no visible interest in the whatever else is available potion wise, just to say, somebody else should probably take this or these, perhaps.
I got some extra pockets.
I mean, geez,
But I
don't
don't
all
want-
jump at once. Goodness. Your songs aren't going to get you out of everything, Church. You should make sure you have a little extra something.
Yeah. Just put it in my pocket. And she's going to hold her pocket like open, one of her side pockets. She doesn't want to touch anything.
Fair.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
In her Jinko dress.
Yeah.
The other thing I will say before
like
Shelley traipses her way back through the shimmering liquid, there is, in fact, you notice another doorway on the other side of this room that you are able to see from where you are by the shelves.
Can you get to it without stepping through the stuff? Or do you have to step through the stuff?
Load on
get to
board.
Pitch me on a creative way that you do that, and I will happily let you try.
You could always try to convince Shelly to throw some of the barrels that way, so that way you guys can try and like parkour across the room. But you gotta convince Shelly because Shelly thinks that the liquid is completely safe.
I do offer to Odoressa. I'm like, I could just, if you wanted to, I could just, carry you across. You don't have to walk.
Odorous says, okay. I mean, I suppose we could give it a try, perhaps. So how you doing this? What's the plan here? Like Odorissa starts to come up to you like she's gonna she's gonna drape herself over your shoulder. Like she's gonna just kind of go over
Yeah, so when you do
how to really do it.
Yeah, so when you do that, I'm pretty awkward too about it, but I'm pretty weak, so I didn't quite realize how heavy your character was. So I go, just.
Odoressa is definitely heavy, maybe a touch thick, but definitely heavy.
Yeah, I do a big grunt, and I'm just doing this shuffle, slow shuffle, just across thing. Just
it looks so awkward and uncomfortable for both of them.
Yeah, it was nowhere near what I thought it was going to be, in my head as Olive.
The romance slowly dying.
Yeah, by the end of the room, there are split hairs all across my sweaty forehead.
I will say though, I'm going to mechanically allow you to just go right ahead and do that. That's fine. That's
Okay.
very funny. I'm not going to make you roll anything for that. Is anyone else attempting to either convince Shelley to make a path across or just hanging out on the other side? What are we doing over there? I guess that would be Rydia, Asya, and Church, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I yell from the other side. I say, oh my God. I say, Asya dear, maybe just use your cloak. I mean, it'll be fine.
Asia's just gonna kind of look around the room, and she's not. Let's see, what is she? If she tries to be athletic across this day out, she's not very graceful. She's gonna just take a chance, and when she gets goaded like that, she's just gonna step in and be like, "I'll just walk."
Okay, roll me a d6, please. Oh
I got a
no.
1.
Ouch. That could be bad. You step in to the swirling liquid and a film coats your eyes and you cannot see. You are blind for the next 7 minutes.
God.
Note to self, Olive and Shelley are liars.
You say that. Please say you say that out loud.
I do.
Asya, us here. Are you okay? Are you okay, dear?
Sure, I'll figure something out. You just hear he's not
Right.
moving.
What do you mean that I'm a liar? I feel great. In fact, look at me, just like I look amazing right now with all of this.
Just hunched
What
over in
if
the
I
corner.
could,
Just,
Shelley?
I'm like, yeah, it's what's wrong?
Church, Rydia, are you attempting anything or are you going to hang out on the side?
I'm just gonna try and barrel through it too.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. I love it. D6. This is great. This is so great.
Hey, just get a 6.
No.
Oh.
And like Asya, Rydia is suddenly stricken with not being able to see.
I can't see. It's all
I'm-
dark.
I'm not going to roll again. You guys can both have 7 minutes on that.
I would say that Odoressa immediately walks up to the edge without stepping in it and tries to like reach her arm out and says like really loud and awkwardly, Rydia dear, follow my voice. I'm over here. Just follow my voice. Just come this way. It's fine. I'll make sure you make it over.
I will
Ye-
say, though, with Olive and Odoressa having made it across, you do see there is a short staircase leading down, and there's actually even a faint glow coming from the next room.
Does blind Rydia want help?
Blind Rydia is just gonna kind of try and stumble toward the sound of the voice.
Yeah. As soon as as
Amazing.
soon as Rydia gets close enough, I grab her wrist gently and just try to guide her just past through the muck, and I just say, okay, and I'm just gonna help like with the steps down into the next room
Nice.
without over describing it.
Amazing.
You know, like you would help a blind person, kind of walk through if they don't have their stick,
Rydia, to get across without stepping on any of the broken glass, you're going to roll me a grace, but you may. It would have been at disadvantage for the blindness. I will let you roll it flat because you're being helped.
So what do you want me to roll?
Grace.
Okay.
And out of
You
like
said with advantage because I'm being helped.
Regular because you're being helped. You're not at disadvantage at this.
Okay.
Odoressa will always help Rydia because of the
That's a
amazing
no.
food. The amazing food she makes.
Rydia is definitely stumbling around and bumping into things. I am not going to have you roll any.
Oh.
I'm not going to give you any damage from this right now. But like,
Oh.
if it continues, it might get to that point.
Because I was ready to give up a heart die to help.
Ooh, how far off is the grace? Are you from your grace with that?
You're not doing it with a heart die.
Okay.
I have a 9.
Oh, it's that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just show a lot of empathy for you as you struggle.
Church,
Even
you
with me
see
trying to
Rydia
help you.
stumbling around. You see Asya frozen. You see Shelley, Olive, and Odoressa over on the other side of the room. And
No, Church, don't you have a song for this?
I'm gonna sing to save my own ass she's gonna stay up like right at the border of the first room.
absolutely
Yeah,
a
she's not
valid
moving.
option.
Mhm.
The three of you over up by the stairs on the other side, that glow gets a little brighter as you are all speaking. And you can hear a little kind of just a soft noise coming from the other room.
Shelly, dear, do you see that? Maybe
It
you
sounds
should,
like a new friend.
maybe you should go check that out. Perhaps.
I will. Let's go.
Olive and I have your back.
And Shelly just kind of
And
like
as I'm
bounces
saying that,
down
I'm
the
shaking
stairs.
my head no.
Amazing.
As I say that, I'm shaking my head no to Olive, like we don't have her
The
back.
next room is as you come down the stairs.
of a good naive Shelly.
In the next room, it's actually illuminated already, although you are also carrying a torch, by a, like, I would say like this long, like the size of like your forearm glowworm that is on the wall across the room from you. You do immediately notice, however, the glowworm is kind of twitching, but it doesn't seem like it's moving anywhere. And the wall and the floor are coated in what looks like some kind of red, sticky substance.
Well, Shelly is going to speak with the insect, which I don't know if speak with animals works here, but if it does, instead of going pss, 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 she's gonna go bzz, 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 bzz.
Uh-huh. I love that.
Hello, mate. Are you Spot? By
And-
any chance?
What I'm gonna say is it doesn't like speak back to you, but you can see the two little, like where the head is, because there's the two little eyes, kind of gives like a nod at the word Spot.
Oi, mates! It's Spot! I found him!
Great, grab him.
All right, I walk up.
No. I didn't say that.
All right, cool. I am gonna have everybody roll their wits to test for initiative here.
Including Church, even though she's in the other chamber.
Including Church, because even though
Okay.
you're in the other chamber, you're not far enough away that you wouldn't be able to do something if you chose to.
Got it. Cool.
Oh
Wits?
no!
I actually did wits.
Yay!
Although that makes sense that I failed on my wits.
All right, so Shelly has failed. Rydia has passed. Who else?
Oh no!
I passed.
Okay,
Church.
Olive.
Church totally failed. I rolled a natural 20.
Church, that's not a problem.
Yeah, passed.
Asya passed. Odoressa.
Sorry, I'm back. Yes. What am I
Oh,
doing?
no worries. Rolling wits for initiative, please.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
How exciting. Yeah. 7 against a 10.
Okay, so that is a make. So everyone except Shelly and Church, fantastic. The way I'm gonna say this happens, because nothing really happens for the rest of you to react to until the thing that is causing this initiative goes. Oops, I did not mean to delete you. There we go.
Oh, no, I
is that
died.
we are going to start on the ooze. Had Shelly rolled higher, however, the ooze you would have gotten a chance to do something. But the ooze that is covering the walls and floor of this place rises up and attempts to just engulf you right now. I am going to need you to roll grace to attempt to dodge this.
All right. No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
You
expecting to
are
fail every roll, honestly. The fact that I
You-
succeeded anything before.
you are completely engulfed in this very, very sticky. It kind of smells a bit like Jello, but like it's definitely been like out for too long. It smells weird, like slightly rotten fruity, and you are going to take 3 damage. Do you have any armor?
I have light armor. How does that
Okay.
work?
I believe light armor has it's a 1, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yep. Then that is reduced by 1. Your armor soaks some of the damage. Is how
Yay.
that works in this game. So you take 2 instead of the 3 that it would have been, as it engulfs you. Shelly is now a red-colored blob.
I'm to flavor this. This thing it just has to be like I'm floating in the Jello upside down,
Amazing.
with like my hair is all like misfrizzled out.
With that, I'm going to say that we're going to continue on with Shelly and Church, and then we'll get to the others since we'll be at the top of the initiative then. So, Shelly, you're engulfed. Church, you're across the room. Which one of you wants to do something and what? I mean, you both get to go, but who goes first?
Yeah. I am going to attempt to escape this thing.
Amazing.
Oh
How?
wait, is the glowworm also in this ooze?
That's a really good question. No, what I'm going to say is that the ooze pulled itself back from the wall in order to engulf you. The glowworm is currently free on the wall, but you can't see it.
Okay. I'm going to. I have an iron pry bar. I'm gonna just try and like stick it out, grab something, just so I can pull my head out at least, because I just want to yell something out to Spot.
Aw, I love that. Okay, I am going to say, give me a resolve to
All right.
try and swing that crowbar through this thing.
I'm ready to fail this one too. Oh, I succeeded!
Amazing. Does the crowbar have any stats attached to it? I'm guessing no.
No, it doesn't. It's just one of the like starter items I got.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Then what I'm going to say is you slashing through it like that doesn't really cause it any damage necessarily, but with the successful resolve, you can get your head out of that gap. Yes.
And everyone around me just hears bzz, 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 as I just yell, Spot, get out of here! I'll take care of it!
Amazing.
And then
Shelly
after
makes-
that, if I can, yell something out to my friends.
Yeah, no problem.
Also, all my other mates, help! I'm being encased in jello. It's just like that day at the office again.
Church, you have an action, and then it's going to go to the top for all the others.
So, Church would like to use one of her, what is it? It's a innate ability of mimic, and she wants to mimic Chestnut's voice
Aw.
to call for Spot and just to yell, Spot, this way. Let's go home.
Oh, that is so cute. I love that. I'm going to have you give me a grace at advantage to convince the glowworm, to come right to you.
Alrighty. So my grace is an 8.
Okay.
Rolled an 18 and what is that? That's a 9. Ugh.
That's close.
I'll use a heart
One
dice.
short.
Okay, sure. Roll that d4. And it's going to auto succeed because we were only one off.
Because I was only one off.
Yep.
There, I got the maximum for you, though.
Sweet.
With Shelly encouraging and you sounding somewhat like the dear friend of Spot the Glowworm, they will absolutely try their best to get out to you. So Spot, I didn't put Spot on the initiative per se, but I will move Spot around the walls of the room, and the next turn we'll get to move further. Beautiful.
Cool.
We are at the start, which means Rydia, Olive, Asya, and Odoressa, you have actions.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get out of this room.
That's fair.
Yes.
That is a critical success with a 1. All right, so you're trying to get out of the room.
Yes.
Where do you want to be? You may be anywhere you like.
At this point, I want to go across to where everybody else was.
Okay, cool.
That way, going in made sense.
Yes. Okay. So the side where the ooze has appeared, or the side away from the ooze.
Where Odoressa and Olive are.
Okay, yeah. You make your way across the room without bumping into anything else at all.
Okay. That was it. That's all I
Okay.
wanted to do.
That's all you want to do? That is fantastic.
I think that's all I can do, right? That's my action.
Technically, it's your movement. So you do get to move.
Okay. Do I see said ooze?
Spaces in this game are like, no, because you are still blinded.
Okay. Then, yeah, that's everything then. I'm blind.
Speaking of light, what happened to the torch I was holding?
Right. That is such a great question.
Like, if it's out,
you could have left well enough alone.
If it's out, I was going to say Spot.
No,
is
this is
technically in the
a
room.
really good question. Because in fact, that is something I should have taken into account. Let me find this. Fantastic. Yeah, it's actually fire is actually rather effective against this creature. So I am going to have you roll some damage just for it engulfing your torch as well. And it gives me a little table for how that works. Let me see so that I know how much damage you are able to do with that. I think it's on this page.
See, Bill, it pays to be truthful.
Uh-huh.
Now, whether or not we have light after this, and that messes up other things,
That is a really great question also. All right. Okay, I know it has a thing about damage from fire. I just need to find it. There we go. Okay, roll a d4 for that one, please.
3.
Fantastic. And since it is, in fact, susceptible to this bypasses any armor that it would have had, and it takes that 3 damage. Nice. It, in fact, kind of like where the torch is, it kind of burns a kind of weirdly, like, crunchy shell away from the torch. So no, the torch does not go out.
Nice. Did I invent rock candy?
I'm sorry. Did you ask a question? Because I only got half of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying, did I invent rock candy?
It smells more like burned candy than anything else. Alrighty, that was Rydia and resolving the torch. So we still have Olive, Asya, and Odoressa to go before this ooze can do anything else.
Odoressa would like to light a torch and throw it at
amazing
Jello jelly stuff. So
I will say that you can light your torch and throw it on your turn. That throwing things is generally grace.
Okay. All right. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Oof. Yeah, I have
I am
a feeling
unsuccessful
that's
in my throw.
higher than your grace with the 17.
Yeah.
The torch lands in a corner, does not hit the ooze, unfortunately.
Oh dear, I hope I didn't just start a fire.
We have Asya and Olive still to go.
I see Odoressa like fail, and I'm like, well, watch this, and, like trying to impress, and so I'm gonna attempt the same thing.
I love it. Give me a grace as well. You guys can throw all your torches. That's fine.
Yeah, I got it by one. Yeah, I succeeded.
Oh, amazing. And with that, roll me a d4 for the fire damage on it.
But I've got torches left. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine.
4.
4. That is fabulous. Your torch hits what is left of this ooze, and it just whoosh, crackles and turns very brittle and shatters onto the floor. Ooze gone. Nice job.
I'll look over at Odoressa, and I'm just like shrug my shoulders, like, that's cool, right? Right? That's cool.
I'd look at her, and as I walk away, I soft clap.
And that's all she needed for the rest of the week.
Not a sarcastic clap, but a soft, polite clap.
Soft clap.
Yes.
Which way do you walk, Odoressa?
I walk towards Shelly because I want to brush Shelly off
Oh, good.
with all the dried,
Okay, you
burned
can
up
do that.
candy.
You can walk down into there for sure. Not a problem.
That's what I do.
Okay.
And I pick up my torch too.
Oh, yep. You can totally do that.
Yeah, it's
It would not have gone out
fine.
that quickly.
Is Church still way in the back?
Yep. She sure is.
Church, dear, come on. You must catch up.
What's in that room?
Just walk across the stuff. There's nothing more in the room now.
Uh-huh. Sure, sure.
Don't walk
Did I
across it.
save
The
spot?
room with the glowworm does indeed contain barrels and crates and all kinds of things. It looks less damaged than the other room, but it's all basic like food stores and things.
Is there one of the barrels like maybe empty by chance?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Odoress is just gonna sigh, set her torch back down, grab a barrel, and stomp up the stairs and throw throw the barrel over on the other side. And say, there, just walk on that and spin it with your feet. Quit complaining and let's go. We've got to help these people.
Amazing.
We've got to get a move on. Let's make this happen. I believe in you.
Okay. Church is just going to shake her head. Who else is left in the smashed potions room? Is just Asya?
I think, unless Asya has
Okay.
moved at this point.
No, Ozzy's like, well, I can't see. I'm no
you're
help.
still
She's
blind.
just kind of like, are we good yet or no?
Okay, so with this barrel, the barrel's still intact, yeah.
Do you
All
want
right.
another barrel, dear? I can get you another one if that would help.
Well, it'd be easier to cross a bridge than to roll a barrel. And plus, Asya is stuck here too, and she can't see. I'm gonna help her across, of course. I'm not gonna leave her.
Olive, will you help me
What?
grab some barrels so that we can make a bridge for
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yeah, of course.
for our fancy footed church that doesn't. Only two
Nice.
people went blind, and they should be fine soon. I'm
Yes,
sure.
ma'am. I hoof it. But I mean, these barrels are pretty heavy, so it's just like with you, I'm just barely getting these barrels like in the right position.
Amazing.
However many empty barrels that between the two of us we can find and like kind of roll into place,
Mhm.
we do so.
Absolutely. You guys are able to take some time, spend some time, get these barrels, empty some extra ones out, and make a makeshift bridge across. I'm going to say in that amount of time, both Rydia and Asya regain their sight because it's going to take more than 7 minutes for you guys to figure that out. And I am going to need everyone to please test your resolve.
Resolve.
All of
Negative.
fails.
Church passes.
Fail.
Failed.
You made it.
Awesome. Anyone who has failed is taking the condition woozy. The smells in here are getting to you. You've spent a lot of time breathing in this weird smoke. Woozy means that you have disadvantage on grace tests until either you rest or you otherwise clear that ailment.
I just want everyone to know I'm forever going to fail grace because I have 5.
Well, pass on 1 to 4.
I will say, when we level up, you're very likely to at least get that one raised a tiny bit.
Okay, good.
But yes, clearly, building this bridge, you got a really good look around this storeroom, and you don't really see any other ways out. This does appear to be a dead end. But you did build a bridge to get everyone safely back across the potion miasma. Congratulations.
Hooray!
What a time.
Yay.
Easy enough.
And Spot the glowworm delightedly eventually gets across and drapes himself over Church's shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like right up on the shoulder.
It sits there emitting a soft light that is at least as good as torchlight.
That works.
We can see.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
So before we go down this other hallway, can we please just agree that we're not going to sniff anything weird? We're not going to taste anything weird. We're not going to look anything that looks weird, because at some point we're all going to be cursed.
I would like to say that, to be fair, I didn't lick anything. Thank you very much.
Today.
And I'm not
Yet.
cursed. Nothing's wrong with me.
She puts a finger up and points at both Rydia and Church. I don't need this for both of you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't put strange things in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should just stick to cooking.
Mm.
Like, Odorous just folds her arms over and just kind of like pouts.
And maybe next time I'll make Soylent Green.
I haven't heard of that before.
The taste
It wasn't
varies from
bad.
person to person.
It wasn't bad last time you made it.
Wait, we've had it already?
Yeah, those little
Yeah,
greenish like snack bars.
it was something you tried out on his food cart.
You know what? No more questions, no more answers, please. We won't think about it.
Sometimes it was a tad bit gamey, but otherwise pretty good.
Oh. Okay.
Who's leading us down the other hallway?
Good question.
Not I.
Maybe Church, because Church didn't get get very far last time.
So,
Yeah.
Is there a punishment for going back through all of the stuff?
No, because they took the time to build the bridge, you all can get through without having to roll anything.
Yay!
Welcome. Yeah. Odoressa is going to lean into Church and just go, well, since you want to have all these rules, my dear, my friend, maybe you should perhaps lead the way then. Then you can point at things and tell us what to do or what not to do.
you know what?
While they're both arguing, Shelly just moves forward.
There you go.
Amazing.
Just like right as Church was about to say something to Odoressa, they just see Shelly just walking past with her torch.
And then I motion my hand outward to towards Shelly and looking at Church like, see, this is what happens when you don't lead us. See?
Who put me in charge? You all know I don't want to be in charge.
You're the one with all the rules.
Still doesn't mean I want to be in charge.
You're a natural leader.
Quiet down. Let's just get moving. Asia's going to start following Shelly. Let's go, everyone.
Amazing. Shelly leading the way down the other corridor comes to another room. In this room, you see like very thick, gloopy honey and the hexes of what looks like a honeycomb being built along the sides of the room. You can also see that there are things sticking out of some of these hexed alcoves. There's a very rusty looking sword hilt. Over on this end, there is what looks like the end of a bow, but it is corroded through to the point that if it had a string, it probably wouldn't be able to shoot anything anymore. There are also wiggling larvae in some of these hexes. You do not see any adult bees, but you do hear the buzzing getting a little louder.
That's a good cue to get the smoker ready.
Okay.
So whatever that looks like, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I would say that's probably putting fire to whatever the material is. I don't know a whole lot about smokers used for bees, but I'm sure that, whatever it is gets put into the thing that helps you direct the smoke where you want it to go. That's my understanding as far as I've got it. Okay,
Mine
cool.
too.
So yes, you can get that set up and it can start smoking. Absolutely.
I just didn't know if there was going to be any rolls or anything like that at this point for it.
Yeah, it's you don't see anything in here other than the larvae.
Okay. We don't need to smoke them up.
And there is another staircase going down on the far side of the room.
I guess we should go check that staircase out.
And you are welcome to move yourselves if you want. I'm a little hesitant to move people. I'm like, I don't want to push anyone to feel like I forced them into something. Yeah. All right, you head down the far staircase, and as you descend with each step, the buzzing gets louder and louder and louder. And
What is Spot doing on my shoulder?
kind of like quivering a little bit, but clearly feels safer being with you than like being by itself.
Got it. Okay. I'll just reach up and scratch and say,
Yeah.
"Don't worry, we're gonna take you back home to Chestnut soon. We're trying to
Nuzzles
help."
in under the long side of your hair.
Yeah.
Longer.
Yeah.
And And it leads down to a small landing and another staircase, which whoever is in the lead, I'm going to ask this, and it may be a leading question, but I'm kind of okay with that. I kind of presume you're trying to do this quietly at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
lovely.
As long as someone told Shelly they were supposed to be quiet.
Well, yeah, like I don't want you guys scaring the bees and whipping them up into a frenzy. So the smoke ain't gonna work too good if they're already,
No, yeah.
Pissed
I
off.
assume that Shelly was like trying to be dumb and just kind of like walk in thinking, you know, all animals are friends, right? And then Rydia would be like, stop that.
Right.
Don't
So
much.
what I'm going to say is I am going to have everyone test Grace as you get to the bottom of the stairs just to see like how quiet we are being.
What does Woozy do in that situation?
Disadvantage.
Okay. I know I'm boned before I even roll.
It's okay.
I got a
I'm
20.
probably gonna
Actually,
fail.
no. I got a critical there. I got that 1 on one of those.
Fantastic.
Hey, I
Not
succeeded.
Church also succeeded.
Basia succeeded.
I got 20.
20.
I did not succeed.
You
Okay.
are boned.
20 is a
Disadvantage,
critical
right?
failure. Yeah,
The-
disadvantage.
Woozy.
The sexual
right? Yeah.
tension between
Oh,
Odoressa
disadvantage.
and Olive.
Yeah.
12. I failed.
All right. So we had 1 critical fail and 1 regular fail
Yeah.
and 4 successes is what I'm hearing. All right.
Mhm.
I am going to say I'm running this kind of as like a group. There were more successes than failures. So at the moment, they do not appear to have heard you coming. Whoever is in the lead and kind of peeking around that corner, you can see that there are a number of bees just working in this room, scuttling back and forth. They're just moving right along, very focused, very like on task right now.
Are any
there
of them
is-
saying anything?
Ooh, okay. Now for this one, you can understand them. And what you are hearing is just repetitions of the same thing over and over and over again from like a bunch of different voices. Make the honey, make the honey, make the honey, make the honey. And they just keep repeating whatever task they are currently on.
I want to kick that smoker up like to usage levels at this point.
You can absolutely do that. There is also a chasm to the side of this room. This does not look like what you've been walking through was clearly made by the pixies up to this point, other than the honey and stuff. There's stairs, there's walls, there's shelves, there's things that look made by people. This chasm looks very rough and rounded and bumpy and not at all like the craftsmanship you've
Like
been seeing
this
everywhere else.
entire room does?
This whole room looks full of like beeswax and honey right now. The chasm looks slightly different than that.
Okay. So this.
It's more like a crack. And I'll actually say, you see one bee, Shelly, get kind of close to it and then make a real hard turn away from it. Make the honey, make the honey, make the honey, and go away.
Oh. All right, mates. All we gotta do is go over to where that chasm's at, and then they won't even follow us. All they want to do is make the honey anyway. If we do that, it'll all be apples.
I'm still going to keep the smoker going.
That's a good idea. and you know what, mate? That's why you're the one in charge.
I'm not in charge. I'm food. I'm going to point at the taffy. But I'm going to move toward that area.
I'm also going to.
Fantastic. So as you make your way across, the two bees that are closest do turn in your direction, and they begin making an angry buzzing sound. Bzz, 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 bzz,
Smoke, smoke, smoke.
bzz, 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 bzz.
I will
Love it.
buzz back at them. And all I'm gonna say is make the honey, make the honey, make the honey, make the honey, make the honey.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yes. I am going to say persuading people is grace. So I will ask you for a grace roll on that. I will give you advantage because of Rydia's smoke, which is throwing them off right now.
All right.
Don't poop the bed.
That is a failure. I have an 8 in grace.
Ooh, anyone have a heart die to bring that 11 down?
Yeah, 3 or more.
Yeah, 50-50.
I do not have one.
I have one. Churchill roll.
Okay, fantastic.
D4. Where are you? 4.
Hey!
Amazing, Church. I actually have an idea for this if you don't, but how are you helping?
Yeah, so she's still like pretty much towards the back of the pack.
Mhm.
And she's gonna push herself forward, and as she's walking past Odoressa, she's gonna look over her shoulder and say, "You want to put me in charge?" And then she's gonna reach down into her pockets and she's gonna pull out her 2 vials of honey.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna like uncork them both, kind of like one in each hand is pop pop.
Yeah.
And probably is gonna overturn one in her hand so that her hand gets coated with it, and she'll walk down to Shelly and kind of just start going, making the honey, making the honey, making the honey.
Are you mimicking the buzzing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Amazing.
You're just going buzz, 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 buzz.
Okay. With the combination of the smoke from the smoker buzzing back their exact thing from not just one but 2 voices and the smell of honey, you have successfully convinced these bees that you're like meant to be. You're supposed to be here. You're part of the hive. They make the honey, make the honey, make the honey, and they head off in the other direction. Bzz, bzz,
Let's go.
That was awesome. Good thinking. All right. I will clear the next chunk of the tunnel. Boop, 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 boop.
Very cool.
Chunk. The tunnel leads down. It's so steep, it's almost like not fully a slide, but this is definitely a steep incline going down. And you can actually see that some of the honey from above is actually dripping down along the walls here and kind of just oozing along parts of this tunnel. It's not impeding you. You can make your way through without interacting with it, but some of it does appear to be dripping down to the area below.
How long does foraging? How much time is spend time?
Spend time is kind of a measure of like allowing things to happen. So it can, I think of it as about an hour, but It doesn't have to be exactly that. But if you do choose to spend time while you're down here, I will be rolling to see if you incur a wrinkle.
Yeah, no problem. I was just curious because honey foraging.
Mm-hmm.
But
fair
never
point.
mind.
Fair point.
Are we able to like take the honey off the wall though, and like at least like replenish what?
I actually
what
don't think that's a
used?
great idea.
No.
If we take the honey, the bees are going to be a little upset, in my opinion. If they see us.
That's fair. I just figured if we were like, if it's like going down this entire path at some point.
I will say, Asya, you do remember the farmer saying something about giving you the last of the uncursed honey.
That's right. We do still have those honey cakes.
Oh, and this honey's probably
Oh, that's-
cursed.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that stuff is probably not great.
Now, this is where like the simplistic map making that go like the beautiful artwork that goes with this amazing game may not fully convey what's happening here. The tunnels twist and turn a whole lot. It's actually quite confusing. They loop back on themselves. There are branching corridors and things. In order to navigate these tunnels, I am going to need someone to be rolling wits. If anyone
Would-
has wayfinding, that would be helpful in this circumstance.
I was about to say, would wayfinding help?
Uh-huh, it sure would.
Does anyone have a higher wits than me and also has wayfinding?
I have a 14. I do not have wayfinding.
Are we able to like, because I've got wayfinding, I roll one and Eric rolls one?
Oh, don't be chicken. Just roll the dice.
All right. I have a wits of 8. So let's see. That's an 11.
You know, it's real twisty down here. It's tough. You don't have the sun to navigate by. There aren't any stars that you can see.
There aren't any animals.
And there aren't any animals to be asking in here. Yeah, this is just a tough situation.
Well, oh, crikey, I think we should go left. And now we should go left. And left here. And that looks familiar. Left here.
We're going in a circle.
Can Church come up to Shelly and put her hand on Shelly and say, hey. And she would like to use Simple Song, which is one of her gifts. And she would like to say, I know I got you, and you know you got me. We got everything we need. And she would like to grant Shelly the ability to modify a virtue test.
Nice. Yeah. Excellent. Are you?
I think.
Yeah, you've only got the one gift die to roll right now.
Correct.
So
yes, I kept it the last time I rolled it.
Perfect.
And it's a D6, right?
D6, correct.
Okay. So your low was an 11, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see what happens. 4.
Hey, that'll do it. You do lose that gift die now until you rest. It is expended. Fantastic. Which means you are not so lost that I have to roll on the wrinkle table. Lovely.
What? All right, so you mean that maybe we should be going right here?
I trust you.
That's bloody brilliant.
And as you progress through these tunnels, you begin to hear it clearly. The ominous sounding chittering. And after long enough, that chittering itself becomes enough to lead you the rest of the way. The tunnel eventually opens out into a cavern, and in the center of that cavern is the horrifying sight. There appears to be not 1, not 3, not 5, but 7 rat heads bodies. The tails have all knotted and twisted together and appear to be sealed with a hard coating of honey that has gone rock solid. They twist, they turn, they cannot get away from each other. They lash out madly. And I am going to need everybody to roll initiative again as that one of them twitches its whiskers in your general direction.
Crit fail.
Fail.
Fortunately, a crit fail doesn't really mean anything special for initiative. You just don't go
Yeah.
before the Rat King here.
It's against our resolve, right?
It is a wits test on this
Wits
one.
test. I
Meets
failed.
it beats.
Meets a beats.
Yep, pass.
Okay.
Asya passed.
Odoressa and Asya have passed. Anyone else?
Church failed.
I failed.
Failed.
Thunder. We don't get thunderstorms out here very often.
Shelley was a pass or a fail?
It was a fail.
Okay. And Rydia also failed?
Fail. Yes.
Okay,
correct.
lovely. Odoressa and Asya, you have the ability to go first before the Rat King takes its turn.
Right now, it's just showing like aggression at us as we walk in.
Oh yeah, this thing
Okay.
appears to be almost maddened by the state that it is in.
Okay. Asya will just draw her sword and try to, I don't know, attack it, I guess.
Okay, absolutely.
Let's go.
That's totally a valid option. You may swing your sword at this rat. Fantastic.
And that is a resolve.
That is a resolve. Yes. Sorry.
Oh, she didn't make it.
Ah, that is a swish right past it. The trouble with it is that they move very erratically because as one is like lunging at you, another one lunges in a different direction and yanks it since they're all tangled together. Hard to hit, but good try on that one, Asya. Odoressa.
From a safe distance, Odoressa pulls her sling out and throws one of those metal balls in there, swings that bad boy around and takes a shot at this.
Amazing. That's a
clump of
grace
rats.
to attack from distance.
You got it. That is pass.
Excellent.
7 out of 11.
Okay, roll me the
D4.
damage for your sling.
Hey,
Whoa!
4 damage.
Amazing. Alrighty.
This is so gross. I throw my.
It does get a chance to save. Its save is an 8, so you want me to roll above an 8. Ah, that slingstone is going right for its head, and it just gets twitched out of the way. The erraticness of the rats.
You hear Odoressa
Which-
just kind of get mad in the background, like just growling.
It is now the rat's turn. On each of its turns, only a d6 number of heads are able to attack anyone. And so, having rolled a 2, only 2 of the heads can attack you this round. They're tripping on each other. They're like sliding side to side. It's a very chaotic battle going on here. I am going to say, though, they are both going after Asya since she's the only one who has moved into at-hand attacking area at this time. Asya, I do not roll to attack you, but you may roll Grace twice to dodge these attacks. If you are still woozy,
Oh,
that is
okay.
at disadvantage. I don't remember who's woozy and not, so...
Althea was not woozy. So I'll do first grace.
What?
Hey.
A 1 is a critical
then-
success.
And the second one, 10. Oh, I think my grace is a 9. Let me double check. Yes, my grace is a 9.
For the
can I use a
critical,
heart
I'm
die?
gonna.
Can I?
Well, actually,
use a
I'm going to
heart
give
die
you
or
an
no?
option because you got a critical, and I need to honor that. Like that
Sweet.
is important here. You can either use that critical to dodge both attacks successfully, or if you would like, I will let you get in a stab with your sword, but you will take that second attack then. Your choice.
I'll take the second attack and try to hit him again.
Okay. You don't. I'm not even going to make you roll. I'm kind of giving this to you like an attack of opportunity. So you roll your damage, and I will roll mine, and we will take our damages.
Awesome, cool. Seven damage.
Fantastic. With that swipe of the sword, one of the twitching rats goes still. There are now 6 remaining. But you do take 2 damage. If you have any armor, it will be reduced by your armor amount.
Sweet. My armor's 2.
Okay, so that is actually negated. You do not take damage. It bites at you and just pings off. Fantastic. That is the rats. Olive, Church, Shelly, and Rydia, you are all up. 1 rat out of 7 is down.
I was gonna ask. I know that you said the honey on it was rock hard.
Mhm.
Is there a way for me to observe if there's, like with my torches or my tinderbox, if I can somehow melt it?
Do you have an ability on your sheet that would let you do some kind of a study here?
Like
Otherwise, we
astute?
can just do a wits straight. What was that?
Astute? It just says like information on written and illustration works. Identify unknown objects.
Okay.
Can-
I feel like astute is probably going to apply here.
Okay.
I am just gonna double check. There we go. Double check
Just
that really
in-
quick.
Just in case it
Yeah.
doesn't, I was also thinking because of what happened with the slime before.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was like, oh,
Mhm.
there's like a hardened like slime thing on this, and my torch helped, so
Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, you can roll a wits test at advantage to kind of see if you can figure that out, Olive, for sure.
I succeed. I succeed.
Okay, you succeed. Fantastic. Yeah. You get the feeling that heat on that honey would probably be a good thing if you are looking to detangle the rats.
Yeah, that's exactly what I try to do.
Okay. Now, with the way that they are moving right now, it is going to be very difficult to fling a torch into the center of them. That is going to be a grace at disadvantage to attempt. You know it's a good idea, but it's also difficult to do at this moment.
So is it double disadvantage?
You don't. They don't stack.
Yeah.
They don't stack. It's already disadvantage. So there you go. Just.
It's fail.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good try. How far off are you?
quite a bit. It was 15.
Yeah. So the torch like foof, 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 and unfortunately the non-lit end bounces off and just goes off to the side. Valiant effort. That is Olive. We still have Church, Shelley, and Rydia to go.
You want to go? Anybody want to go first? If not, I'm just going to shoot with my crossbow.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
All right.
That's a 4.
Fantastic. Are you suffering
is-
from woozy right now?
I am suffering from woozy right now.
And I'm really sorry, but you have to roll again because you're at disadvantage on grace.
Nope, that's a fail.
No.
No! I'm so sorry.
All good. I forgot about that.
It's fine. No worries. Church, Shelley, the crossbow bolt goes pinging off, heading a stalactite or a stalagmite, one of them.
Oh, you go first. You go first.
Yeah, I was going to ask Shelley. Church will come further in, closer to the Rat King, and get up right next to Shelley and say, "We saved the bees. Are we saving the rats?"
Shelly will hold up her arms, kind of like clasp in that, like, in the beginning of Predator with like Arnold and the other guy, and she's gonna be like, "Fair dinkum, we are."
Okay. So then she will use alluring, which is one of her innate abilities. Her second one, I should say. Because she wants to try to calm the rats down if we're gonna save them.
Okay.
So she's gonna kind of partially, the first part to herself, she's gonna say, "No, sir, I don't want to take the blame, not anymore. It's my turn." And then she's going to look at the rats and she's going to say, "So take a seat. We're settling the final score." And she wants to roll to be able to try and calm them down a little bit so that maybe we can save them.
Interesting. Alrighty. So you get advantage from your ability in their current maddened state that would normally incur disadvantage. So this will be a flat roll because
So just
of
a straight
that.
roll. Yep, that's cool. That works. Let's see, against my... What am I rolling against here?
Let's see. You are trying to convince them to calm down. That is going to be a grace.
Okay, my grace is an 8. Rolled a 16, so definitely not.
Yep. Not this time. But that is also not a limited resource. So it is something you can attempt again if you wish to.
Yep.
Rats are still maddened. Shelley.
Yeah, I am going to move up to them. And I'm going to use Give a Little Whistle to summon them to me.
These are a large creature, so you can try to summon your dice amount of them too.
Oh, I can only summon one, actually. One large creature. Ooh.
You can, but you can try to do that.
I don't even know if that would stop them. But you know what? I already said I'm going to do it, and I like the idea anyways. Maybe it unmaddens one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I will do that. I just have to roll to see if I lose my dice, basically.
Sounds good to me.
3. I don't lose it.
You keep your dice, and that means one of these creatures. I'm gonna say, using your gift die on that, yeah, one of them appears to be just slightly less crazed. Unfortunately, it is still stuck to all the other crazed ones. So you've got the one that appears to be like kind of like listening to you, but it also keeps getting yanked around by everyone else. It's like, wait, what? Who? Art? What? That? Who are you?
Don't worry, we'll save you. As it's getting pulled away from me.
Fantastic. And I will say, mechanically, this will mean that I will subtract 1 from how many get to attack you when I roll my d6 next time. Fantastic. Alrighty.
Me and Church have a plan.
We're back to the top with Odoressa and Asya.
Okay, so we're trying to save the rats. Am I correct?
Shelley and Church are.
Yeah.
And I think Olive is with the fire.
Yeah.
If I may, as just a small reminder, prompt someone to remember what we're looking for in this land.
Oh, the rat tail.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Now,
Yeah.
So
That does not mean you have to kill all the rats.
Mm-hmm.
There are other ways we can handle this if you want.
How long does
We could
Woozy
just cut
last
off
for?
their leg, or we could just cut off their tail.
yeah.
And I will say, if you truly would prefer to get out of this without having like taken out any rats, we can say that the rat that is down right now isn't dead, that it is just wounded enough that it's not fighting anymore. I am fine playing it that way. That does not bother me one bit.
As a player, it does not bother me that it's dead. It's
Yeah,
more,
right.
I think that Shelly would try to save animals.
And I
Yeah.
totally get that. And like that is a perfectly fine thing for me as a game master to be like, yeah, you can defeat them without being murder hobos. That's fine by me. So you've got one down, one listening, and 5 more that are still friendly is what you've got right now.
Mm.
Odoressa didn't get the memo and thinks rats are gross, and so she's going to
Okay.
use her
That-
sling again.
Totally fair. Odoressa can sling, and then Ozzy can decide how she's handling it.
And this is disadvantage, right? Because of my
If you are woozy,
wooziness?
yes. Yep.
Man. It's like, oh, why am I
Yeah, that's a tough one for people who attack from far away.
yawning as I lazily throw something in a sling and completely screw the
Whiff.
pooch and miss.
Whoosh! It zings off, goes past Asia's head.
Oh, sorry there.
I'm okay.
They-
Yeah, she's gonna try and cut off that tail because they need the tail of the Rat King.
Okay,
Um,
absolutely. It is a
would-
difficult attack to make right now. So either you would need to try to like get closer to the tails, like kind of leap in there somehow, or you will be making this roll at disadvantage because you have a specific target and it's hard to hit right now.
Okay. Would she be able to, then maybe leap in and try adding in her Heart of a Warrior? Because that gives her extra
Ooh.
strength to try to
Yeah.
hack through the hardened honey.
Absolutely, you can attempt to do that. So to get in will be a grace, and then you may attack with that extra from the Heart of the Warrior. Yes.
Okay. I didn't get the grace.
Oh, how far off are you?
4. I have a 9 for grace.
Oof, that's a hard one. If someone
Mhm.
wants to try and help, if anyone has a heart die left at this point.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
That's a D4 or yeah.
Yep, a D4.
4.
Ah!
Nice.
Olive sees Asya attempting this, and what do you say or do to help her get past these biting rat heads right now?
Let's see. I will ask Emma, like, so what exactly are you doing? And I'll just try to riff off of it.
So she's trying to jump over through the mass of the rat so that she can get to the other side and just power hack through that tail.
Okay, so I basically do like a Gears of War, like lunge forward, like roll towards you, and I just like grab you, do a big roll and throw you like towards that direction.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Amazing. You may make your attack roll at a regular, not at disadvantage anymore, and you may add that extra oomph if you want.
Awesome.
Am I able to do advisor at this moment, or do I have to wait on my turn?
Ooh, you might be able to.
Because for advisor, just so everyone knows, I can give sage advice or count an inspiring quote to one of your friends in combat, as it counts as an action.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So I guess that would be that would be on your turn if it's an action.
Okay.
But I think Asya hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Astia
All
hits with a 7. So then her damage die is 5, and all it says on the sheet is it adds extra damage for a heart die, but it doesn't say how much.
Okie dokie. Let me open that up because I don't remember. That is the newest class that has been, or class gift that has been added to this game. So I will look that up really fast. Need not that one. Oh, please. How do I not have that character sheet saved somewhere where it's easy to see? Gifts. The folder that says gifts might be the right place to look. There we go. All right. So, Heart of a Warrior, inner strength directly through you. You may spend a heart die. Oh, so do you still have a heart die left?
Yes.
Good. Roll that d4 because that's what you're adding.
Okay. So I got a 5 on the damage, and I'll roll that d4. I got a 1 on that.
So a 6 total. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are able to slice through about half of the remaining rat tails with that roll.
Okay.
That is really fantastic. And let's see. I'm just going to say that the ones that you have sliced through, all 3 of them are frenzied ones, and they just scatter. They go boom, 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 and run the heck away from here. You are left with only 2 aggressive rats, one that is out for the count, and one that is still going like, I thought you said something to that. What? It's to Shelley.
Don't worry, we'll save you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and when you do
rats.
see her like use the ancestral power, you do see a little bit of like electricity snapping around the blade as she swings it down.
Yeah, that kind of like love that. All right. With only 2 actual aggressive rats left, I'm going to roll a d4 this time. If it is a 1 or a 2, they will both take a bite at someone. If it is a 3 or a 4, only 1 attack is going through this round. Okay, two bites. With Olive having rolled up to help Asya, we've got Olive, Asya, and Shelley up in close range at this point. At hand is the wording for them. So, all right. Let's see. 1 is Olive, 2 is Asya, 3 is Shelley, 4 is I will re-roll this. All right, re-roll. So we have Asya. Oh, no, just Asya, because it's only 1. Okay, test grace to dodge, Asya, as one of the frenzied rats turns towards its own tail and tries to bite you. Chomp.
All right. Oh, I made it.
Nice. All right, then you do not take the d4 roll of damage that it would have done. 2 aggressive rats remain. Olive, Church, Shelley, and Rydia. It is back to the 4 of you.
I will just right off rip, give a little whistle again.
Sure.
And get another one to tend me.
I'm good. Roll it and see if you get it back or not.
I do.
So basically, no matter what, when it gets back around to you, we will have calmed all the rats. You now have 2 of them that are trying to and honestly, with only 1 frenzied one left, it's probably going to be significantly easier to do what you need to do here. Oh, you're trying to help?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Hey, they're trying to help. Oh, they're trying to help? Yeah, they're trying to help. Further confused conversation ensues. And that is Shelley, the other 3 of you.
I'll just do my crossbow shot with disadvantage.
Okie doke.
And that's a no.
Oh, jeez.
Good try, Rydia. Church, Olive.
I haven't used my parasol yet.
Ooh, the parasol is amazing.
Yeah.
Are you
I-
poking at the rat that's still fighting, or are you trying to get in at the tail, which it's much easier to get at the tail now?
The tail.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh,
Resolve.
resolve. Okay. Somewhat good chances. Let's see. Whammy, whammy. And I succeed by 1. Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I succeed.
All right. You succeed. Fantastic. What is the damage your parasol does?
2.
All right. Like as in it automatically does 2, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Lovely. Okay, 6 was done before. Yeah. That is going to cut loose another tail. Is it a friendly rat or a not friendly rat? Let's find out. It is a friendly rat. One of the friendly rats is loose now. Oh,
Yay!
ow! Oh, but that does feel better.
So
Nice one with the parasol.
how many more
There's-
are stuck together?
There is one aggressive rat stuck to an out for the count and a friendly rat at this point.
Okay. I think. Oh. Um. Okay, I want to try something half stupid.
Okay.
I'm going to use alluring again. She wants to try and calm the still frenzied rat,
Okay.
but trying to think of like how dumb I want to do this, and also,
Do all the dumb.
yeah,
We only
I
get one
know.
shot. We only get to live once.
So I want to, this might be 2 actions, but I want to try and calm. Yeah, it'll be 2 actions. So I want to calm first. If we get another
Okay,
round, I'll
sounds
do
good.
this. I'll do the stupid part. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
So she's gonna say, to the frenzied rat, the worst is over. You can have the best. And then she's gonna roll.
Okay.
So,
And I will let you have your advantage on this one because
Okay.
it is no longer, it doesn't have the others reinforcing the frenzied behavior anymore.
okay, that was going to be a question if it was another flat roll.
Mhm.
So this is against
Grace.
Grace.
again.
Okay. Oh, double tens. My Grace is an 8.
Oh no.
Rats. Oh, very close.
Her voice is shaking.
I was going to
as
say,
she's-
we've used
yeah.
a lot of heart dice. If anyone has one left to give and they want to, otherwise.
I have one I'll give.
Okay. Odoressa.
Dun, 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 dun. 2.
Yeah.
2
That'll
meets
get
it,
you
beats
to
it,
an
yeah.
8.
Yep.
Yep. Sure. Well,
And-
Odoressa, how do you help her calm this last rat?
Shh. Man, Odoressa is not a fan of rats because they're just kind of. Well, wait a minute. No, hold on. Let me backtrack a minute because Bog Wisdom. Yeah, let me rewind.
Okay.
Yeah, just a tad. So Odoressa realizes that this whole time she's been wanting to attack these things when in reality they're just really mad because they were all kind of stuck together. And so she feels a little bit bad about her behavior. And she says, it's okay there. It's okay there, little rat guy. Everything's gonna be just fine.
And with that, the final rat kind of settles down. It's been a long time since I wasn't just hungry. Always hungry. Yeah. Maybe it is gonna be okay. Now, the three tails are still kind of stuck together, but the two you have convinced to be friends, and the one that is, well, three technically now, and the one that is just kind of like dazed, are willing to let you sever them. It probably would be better if we weren't all stuck together. Yeah. Yeah. That was really messy.
How did you get stuck together?
I don't really know. And we smelled the sweet smell down here, and we all just kind of, came down. A good thing's a good thing. Oh wait, you can't talk to them.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm answering you, but I can't be answering you.
I guess I would. You would ask
Apologies.
me, and then I would translate that, right?
Yeah. There would be some level of back and forth going on.
Right.
I will say it does get obnoxious to do that and act it out all the time, but it is good that we establish that it's happening.
Yeah. So everything that she's saying is being said through a thick Australian accent.
Right.
So you guys just assume that all of the animals are Australian.
They do, as you guys talk to them, and this can play out, but since we are getting kind of late, I'll give you the narrated version of it rather than the talk it out version of it. Is you get the impression that once they ate the honey here, they became more and more obsessed with eating it, and did not notice that they had gotten stuck together. You also do notice that they show signs of having the candy curse as well. They're not very far gone into the candification process themselves, but they are definitely suffering from a couple different things going on here.
All right, well, have you come with us? Because then, once we find a cure to the candy curse, we'll kill you too, and you'll be all good. And worst case scenario, if the fairies don't take you in, I'll just take you in when we turn giant again.
Wait, you're not small like this all the time?
No, we know magic. Well, we know potions that do magic.
The three that are friendly towards you will happily follow you out of here.
I'm slowly building my army.
And you all do acquire the tail of the Rat King. A pinkish, wormy tail with bits of matted fur still clinging to it. It's an enormous trophy to you in your pixie-sized state. But it will comfortably fit into a pocket once you regain your normal heights. And that might be a good place to call it for the evening.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That was good.
So good.
The
So
three
good.
rats are named Melvin, Garrett, and Jasper.
Melvin, Garrett,
Stop.
and Jasper. I hope that you are keeping track of all the names of your
Oh, he
animals
is.
somewhere.
Oh yeah.
100%
yeah, I can
is.
guarantee that.
What? Yeah, of course I am.
Aw.
Yeah, it's the deer is Ashley, the rats Melvin, Garrett, and Jasper. All the fish were named some variation of Carl.
Yep.
That was fun.
Amazing.
That's great.
Woo!
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
you may all also, in this moment, level up to level 2. And I can, the mechanics of it are pretty simple, but if you'd like, we can start, like, I can talk you through it next time, or we can start our next session, or we can even do it in the Discord, however you'd like.
Let's start next session doing it.
Okay, that sounds
That way,
good.
everyone who's listening can also see here.
There you
And
go. There you go. Love it.
it won't take very long. So we will start next session leveling up.
Nice.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Thanks for a good game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey!
Thank you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
We'll
Thanks to all of you too.
see how you guys next time. Yeah, next Thursday
Yeah.
we'll do it all again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Olive and Odoressa will grow ever closer. That'll be great.
I'm so proud I finally made Eric uncomfortable after all this time.
It didn't make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I was biting my tongue. Where do you think you made me uncomfortable?
Oh, when you left the mic.
Oh no, I was dealing with dog.
Dang it!
It was, but
Yeah.
the timing of it was so perfect.
I know.
It was. It was
Where Olive said
absolutely
the
perfect.
thing, and
It
you were
is-
just like,
It is probably better for the state of the podcast that we did not hear that, having spoken
Yeah.
from experience of playing many a game with Eric.
Yes, I had to handle dog. One of them's being quite annoying right now, and the other one's just looking at me funny.
I had to kick my cat off my lap earlier because she would not stop chewing on everything. And I'm just like, sweetie, you got it. No.
Mhm.
She is being annoying,
Uh-huh.
oh,
and he
She's an
is
angel.
looking at me funny.
he absolutely is.
But they have such cute faces.
Yeah.
He won't stop looking at me. Look at something else. How do you
He's
like it?
He's like, durr.
You-
Way. Don't breathe on me.
Awesome.
Damn it, dog.
Well, if that's all, I'm going to shut her down.
Sounds
Knocking
good.
stuff over.
Awesome. All right. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
you
night,
guys too.
everybody.
I'll see you
Good
next
night.
time as I expand my army of animals.
Sounds good.
2 games of people making animal armies now.
I know. It's really funny to me.
Wonderful. All right. See y'all later.
Alrighty.
Yep,
Good night.
Later.
Bye. Another great session. Can you make sure to bring a snack with you for the session next week? Remember, we all agreed everyone would contribute. You are coming next week, right? Great. See you then.